We begin the top story for the second half here in Nigeria, where a lawmaker representing the Jos South, Jos East federal constituency, Dachung Bagos, on Wednesday urged the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, of course, to ensure proper utilization of the recovered $23 million Abacha loot returned by the United States government.
He implored the presidency to ensure that the recovered funds were not diverted to elections and electioneering, just like was done in 2018. In his comments, he said the funds are critical and they want Nigerians to be aware of the situation so that the funds do not get diverted to elections at the last minute of the administration.
He also mentioned that in 2018, it was during election period that the 5,000 Naira social intervention program was initiated, and it was through the Abacha loot. The Plateau lawmaker also called out the presidency for not carrying along the legislative arm on the processes taken to recover the loot returned by the U.S. government, which is contrary to Section 12, subsection 1 of the Constitution. Now, of course, this conversation about the Abacha loot has been ongoing for a while. I mean, yesterday we did talk about it, we had a guest. And, you know, because of how recurrent these conversations have been about the Abacha loot, the money being returned and what it's being used for, we did ask our guest yesterday if truly all this is the Abacha loot or if it's just some other person hiding, because it's happening a lot too frequently over the years. And, I mean, it doesn't look too good.
Well, I mean, if there are still funds, that are over there that, another thing, that I failed to mention yesterday is that, some of these funds cannot just be repatriated, just at once. Like it takes a process. There have also been arguments in the past, about how the money has, of course, in those accounts that they were stored, made profits, over time for the United States government. So whatever they're sending back to Nigeria now is really, just, okay, you can have this. We've already made as much profit in the banking sector, I don't know how to explain it, from those funds being kept there over time. More than 20 years, 24, 25 years.
It's accrued interest over the years.
Exactly.
So much money.
Exactly. But this senator does have a point. In 2018, there were stories about those funds being used for social intervention programs and the likes. The Nigerian government claimed to have given 5,000 naira to Nigerians.
How many people benefited from that 5,000 naira?
So there's no proper documentation and there's no clear evidence that, because I don't know anybody who did.
I don't
that anyone received 5,000 naira from those funds. And I understand that yes, these are agreements that may be signed with the United States government and whichever country is repatriating these funds, that okay, this is what they're going to be used for. But I would rather that they're used for certain infrastructural projects.
Like the one that they said they want to do now is going to be for the renovation or the construction of 3 bridges. Maybe not.
That would make a lot more sense. Nigeria needs so much more infrastructural projects done. We still have refineries that are still not working. And so some of these funds should go in those directions.
Are we ready for that refinery conversation, though?
No,
we've been on this refinery conversation for years. It's why we're having problems. And but it doesn't seem like anything will be done anytime soon.
Yeah, but I'm going to share something pretty interesting that I saw this morning, and that is from I wouldn't call her name, but she tweeted, General Sani Abacha hid all our money from the Americans during the OPEC crisis. I was an intelligent teenager. We had so much oil. Petrol was 11 naira per liter. Today, all that cash is now called loot. They think he stole it when he was protecting us from the CIA.
It's a sarcasm for me.
So, I mean, if you should know who I'm talking about, some woman.
I think I do.
Yeah, doctor.
Okay.
Journalist.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're moving on from that. Let us know what your thoughts are concerning that conversation. You can tweet at us at News Central TV.